Hi everyone, I'm Gemma, the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage, and I'm here to share with you today my recent additions to my online collection. All of these pieces will be being added to the website from next week, but as always, if there's anything you'd like to find out more about, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I can provide you with further details and images, and you're also welcome to make a purchase if you would like to do so. Let's get started. I've got 8 items to share with you today, and they're ranging through from the Victorian era through to the 1990s. Let's begin. So I'll begin by sharing with you what I'm wearing, and first of all, I'll start with this really great, what we call a demi-parure, so a half set of jewellery. This is a pair of earrings and a matching brooch. These pieces probably date to the late 1940s, early 1950s, and they feature opaline glass and ruby red rhinestones. As you can see, I'm wearing this brooch here on a waistcoat, long line waistcoat, to give you a little bit of an idea of how it looks worn. I'll take the brooch off first so you can get a closer look and you can see the two pieces worn together. First of all, I'll hold my hair up so you can see the earrings too. So let's take the brooch off. The brooch fastens with a traditional safety catch, and it's in really good working order. So as you can see, it's super sparkly. So these opaline glass stones here around the outer edges in oval form, and then they're set amongst them are ruby red rhinestones. I think the reds and opaline glass together look really great, and they're perhaps perfect for more autumn winter dressing with their deep colours, and this almost has a little bit of a look of a wreath about it, so is perhaps perfect for the festive season too. They're set within a brass, and you can see that the opaline stones are within open back mounts, so the light shines through them really beautifully. So that's the brooch. Let's move on to the earrings. The earrings are screwbacks, so I'll just loosen them slightly and slide them off. The earrings are quite a nice sort of small size, so they're not too impactful when worn alongside the brooch. There they are. You can see they're really pretty colours. And here are the screwbacks. They're nice and strong and in really good condition too. Okay, next, let's move on to this fabulous collar that I'm wearing. So I'll take off my waistcoat and you can get a better idea of the look of this piece. This is super stylish, super minimal, cool, so chic. It dates from the 1990s and was created by the British brand Joseph. It really reminds me, I'm sure for all of you that are really into your fashion, it may do too. It really reminds me of the silver, polished silver pieces and polished gold pieces that were created by Tom Ford for Gucci to go alongside his sleek black and white gowns. This was made in the same time period as those pieces, may be created to emulate that look. So as I've mentioned, it is by the British brand Joseph, and it's a really sort of space age chic collar. You may be thinking that it can only be worn sort of by people with quite a slim neck. It can't, because it actually has a popper on the reverse of it. It's hinged here so that it opens, and I'll just move it round to show you. This is actually a press stud and it can open, it's how it opens and closes. So I'll just unpop it. There we go. And you can see there, that's how it opens and closes. and it's hinged. So it's a really great design. It looks very structural when it's worn. However, when you take it off, when you for getting it on and off, it can be easily done. So there we go, this is what it looks like. So I'll just close it back together again. Because it's so highly polished, it may be difficult for you to see, but it is stamped Joseph just here on the inside. So that's this really great 90s collar. Next, let's move right back in time from the 1990s to the late 1800s, circa 1900. This is a fabulous silver tone metal Art Nouveau brooch. This brooch is detailed with the loveliest bug, probably a scarab beetle perhaps, and it's got beautiful wings here which are really sinuous, almost look like it's in flight, and the body of the scarab is detailed with a ruby red glass bead, and we've got purple paste stones set into the wings. It fastens with a C clasp here, and the fastening pin is nice and strong. You could be forgiven for thinking that this is also a dress clip as well, however it isn't. This part here is just to hold the glass body of the scarab of the bug in place. It's a really fabulous example of Art Nouveau design, and you can see it looks great worn with black too. Let's move on to this bracelet that I'm wearing now. This bracelet dates from the Art Deco era, and it's constructed from camphor glass beads and also rhinestone rondelle studded rondelle beads studded with rhinestones. That was a tongue twister. As you can see, it's a really good size and perhaps perfect for wearing with other bracelets stacked too. It's very, very sparkly. The frosted effect of the glass is really typical deco, and doesn't make it too impactful either. It softens the sparkle of the stones. So I'll just unclasp it for you. It fastens with a bolt ring, and the bolt ring comes with 2 or 3 loops, so you can make it shorter or longer should you wish to do so. You can see the reverse of the glass panels here, the glass beads here, and there they are from the front. It really echoes those designs by the German maker Schreiber and Hiller. However, this probably isn't by them with the channel set pastes. That's what they were known for. Next, let's move on to a late Victorian, early Edwardian pendant. This is really pretty, a lovely gilded metal, as you can see from the back here, heart, and it's studded with ruby red and colourless paste stones. It's very, very sparkly, all in really nice original condition, and this is perfect perhaps for wearing as a charm with other pendants on your favourite chain, or even for wearing as a charm from a bracelet too. You can perhaps also wear it on its own, just suspended from a chain, just as a really delicate, pretty necklace. Next, another piece of Victorian jewellery. This is a fabulous, really striking and statement silver bangle. Silver cuff, I should say, more like. And it's detailed right the way around its length with this really striking and stylish sort of zigzag pattern. I can date this bracelet to certainly around 1878. The reason for this is because engraved on the inside are some initials and a date of 1878. This perhaps is when the bracelet was gifted to a person, which is a really nice feature. It is constructed from silver and is stamped on the inside of the tab too. So I'll just unclasp it. It fastens with a box clasp, which is nice and secure. And just tap it shut, and you can see there how great this looks with black too. It will perhaps look great with the 1990s collar and the Victorian bracelet together. Both sleek, stylish silver designs, but from different centuries. Next, let's move on to a pair of earrings. These are vintage silver and moonstone earrings depicting leaves on branches, or perhaps even droplets of water. These earrings probably date to the 1990s. They are vintage, and they've just got a great look to them. The moonstones are really pretty too, as you can see when they catch the light. They're all open back mounted too, so that the light shines really nicely through them. I'll just pop them in so you get an idea of how these look. Here we go, there's one. And next, this one too. Okay, so as you can see, they've got a really nice drop to them. Very, very pretty. Again, great worn with black. The moonstones always look nice against this colour, and they're perfect for a day to evening wear too. I'm sure you'll agree. Just pop that in. Here we go. Finally, let's move on to an Art Deco necklace. This is an Art Deco necklace that is a style that we know as machine age, really reflecting the new technologies and edgy designs that were coming out in the 1920s. It's most likely German in origin, and features this chrome-plated metal swoosh and sort of chunky pyramid-like design here, and then it has a panel, a resin panel here, detailed with a black glass stud. I'll just pop it on for you so you can see how stylish and striking this looks. It's very reminiscent of the work of the Jacob Bengal factory, and you can see how smart again this looks with black. Okay, so let's recap the items that I have to share with you today. We have these vintage silver and moonstone earrings, most likely from the 1990s. This German Art Deco machine age necklace. This Victorian silver cuff dating to around 1878. This fabulous Joseph collar necklace dating from the 1990s. This camphor glass and right and pace bracelet from the Art Deco era. This Art Nouveau glass scarab brooch. This late Victorian, early Edwardian puffy heart paste charm. And this 1940s opaline glass and red rhinestone brooch and earring set. Okay, that's my selection of pieces to share with you this week. I hope you've enjoyed looking, and thank you very much for watching through to the end. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye.